This is the Dogecoin 1 month overview reading for the month of March 2023. It's currently February 4th, 2023, 1:04 p.m. Eastern Time. Dogecoin at the time of this reading, currently just over 9 cents at 0.09336. And the shuffle file that we're about to play right here, for those of you that are interested, was created on January 21st, 2023. Created at 10:44 p.m. Eastern Time. So the overall theme and behavior for the month of March, we have a notable move. There's a notable move higher, and we successfully turned resistance into new support. It's crossed with an important resistance level that could be utilized for like a mean point if you were to play both sides of the market with Dogecoin. Behavior around the highest high, we have sideways rotation along key support, which makes sense when we're you put it next to the, it adds to the story of successfully turning resistance into support. And so what we'll see is rotating sideways along support, rising to meet the nearest resistance, and then rotating sideways, coming back down and continue to rotate sideways along support. Behavior around the lowest low for the month of March. We have a period of sideways rotation along a key support level that ends with a fast sudden move higher. Chart behavior in day one, we have, it looks like early in the month, like the first few days, like between 1 and 3, there's a key resistance level there. We may have, there is a higher probability of there being a highest high here, but I think the probably higher probability is going to be the highest high between the 20th and the 22nd. We may see it twice, but there's a prominent high here around the 3rd. It looks like there's a key technical price level there that's highlighted on the 1st and the 2nd. It would be important on more than just a 1 month kind of scale. On the 1st, looks like we have like a decline along a diagonal trend line, increasing in volatility off of a key resistance level. On the 2nd, that technical price level that's important on more than just the scale of a 1 month is highlighted. On the 3rd, we have quite a few trade opportunities, which I get into in the paid version. There's a notable move to the upside, and there is a strong likelihood of an important high here. We also have correlations to the unicursal hexagram here, so we should see a sharp drop off of a high here around the 3rd. Maybe we see another sharp drop on the 4th. But the majority of the behavior on the 3rd and the 4th is going to be bullish behavior. On the 5th, we have a move higher. On the 4th, there's also a breakout. So we probably open lower, and then there's a breakout. That would be my sense. On the 5th, there's a prominent move higher, followed by a full retracement of that move, back down to where the move higher started. On the 6th, we may see at the end of the day on the 6th or the 7th another highest high or near highest high. There's a lot of energies pointing towards a highest high there, and then us seeing it again later on in the month, because it seems to be a bullish month overall. Although there's quite a lot of price movement when you see the Princess of Swords, so we could easily see it twice, like at the beginning and the end. We'll have to see. On the 6th, Congress may be highlighted. There's an important crest that's highlighted. We successfully turned resistance into support. And there's likely a pop and drop. Also a trade opportunity that'll stand out. On the 7th, rally along a diagonal trend line, breaking through horizontal resistance, meeting a secondary resistance, and then pulling back to somewhere between those two price levels. It looks like we have a prominent trough on the 7th, a prominent crest on the 8th. Another prominent trough on the 9th, and it looks like we go into a lowest low for the month there on the 10th. So notable declining going on here, especially on the 10th. There's a notable decline into where's most likely a lowest low, and also offers an opportunity, a trade opportunity. Again, I'll get into that in the paid version. Guys, if you're interested in the paid version, it's probably one of the best ways to support the channel. And it guarantees that the public monthly for whatever ticker you order comes out. It guarantees that content will come out. But then also the paid version has all the best trades that we see for the month. And when you pay for the paid version, you get it ahead of the public version coming out as well. So there's a lot of benefits to doing that. Not to mention it's a good way to say thank you. And if you're utilizing it, you really should, my friends. It's the right thing to do. The best way to do that, guys, and we should have this up and running again in order for people, in order to take purchases or to take payments again through the website. We should have it pretty soon. What you'll want to do is go to our services and click on Eso-Meta forecast, learn more. Click here for your forecast. Type in the ticker that you want, and this is going up, guys. This is actually $50 now. It'll never be $29 again, and this is the last time it'll be $50. That's for sure. In any case, type in the ticker that you're interested in, the ticker or the crypto symbol, and then click on monthly subscription. And that's basically the best way to support the channel, my friends. Now back to what we were talking about here. There's also an important crest. There's a lot of volatility there on the 10th and the 11th. An important trough and a lowest low on the 10th. An important crest on the 11th to probably gap up. And there's a rally on the 11th that offers a trade opportunity. It looks like there's even a day trade opportunity there, and a sharp drop that takes place on the 11th or off of the 11th as well. On the 12th, yeah, probably off of the rally on the 11th, there's a sharp drop. Either on the 11th or overnight, and we open or early in the morning on the 12th. We're in the midst of a prominent trough, but there's a big move from the bottom of a range all the way to the top of a range on a multi-day kind of scale, out of a decline there on the 12th. On the 13th, there's a notable move higher. We push the upper end of a range higher. It looks like towards the end of the day, there's really a prominent move to the upside that will stand out on a 1 month. On the 14th, there's erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level. When we revisit a crest that was recently a past opportunity, the bottom of an important multi-day range is highlighted on the 15th at a prominent trough. And then on the 16th, we decline from a support down to a support, rotate sideways along that support for a bit, and then we break down through that and multiple supports. Pretty declined day the 16th. There's a pretty good cash out opportunity as far as trades are concerned. A lot of money can be made there on the 17th, and a prominent trough again on early in the day on the 17th. With a notable move higher, successfully turning resistance into new support, at least temporarily there on the 17th. On the 18th, we declined through a support level that we recently declined through once before. Another trade opportunity there towards the end of the day. I'll talk about that in more detail in the paid version. And then we have a sideways fluctuating rally on the 19th, taking us into a key technical price level or key resistance level, and most likely a highest high here on the 20th, especially towards the end of the day, most likely a highest high there on the 20th. And we should have a sharp drop off of that highest high as well. We might see that on the 20th, or it would be the following day. There's a prominent trough. There's a prominent trough on the 21st, and a key technical price level highlighted. It looks like we probably see that high again on the 22nd or the 23rd, somewhere around there. But there's the revisiting of a support level that's recently a past opportunity there on the 22nd. And remember, the highest high behavior is rotating sideways along key support. So we turn resistance into support there, right? It goes hand in hand with the success card, successfully turning resistance into support. And then we have this kind of like sideways kind of behavior going on here. Revisit a rotation along key support. So that's important, guys. Also a correlation to the important price level there, important resistance level. On the 23rd, a lot of price movement takes place there. It looks like a sharp drop at the end of the day or overnight into a prominent trough on the 24th and the 25th. I'm advised to be cautious on the 25th. Multiple false bottoms on the 25th. And then it looks like we, early in the day on the 26th or overnight, successfully turn resistance into new support there, at least momentarily. And from that support, that new support at the upper end of the range, we do decline eventually down through multiple support levels there on the 26th. On the 27th, we have a prominent crest towards the end of the day, and we move higher through key resistance, stay above it briefly, and then break back down through the same price level. On the 28th, we have a notable decline, marking an opportunity to open up a position as well. We'll talk more about that in the paid version. And then on the 29th, unicursal hexagram correlation here. Matter of fact, that's not supposed to be there. Where should that be? Is this just an extra one? I think this is just an extra one. In any case, there's a notable decline off of the crest or peak there on the cusp of the 27th, 28th, and that decline offers an opportunity. A decline through multiple support levels on the 29th. The cessation of that trend early in the day on the 30th. However, after successfully turning resistance into support, again there on the 30th, we do have a sideways fluctuating decline, and then, matter of fact, it looks like we have a sideways fluctuating decline that then turns into a move higher, successfully turning resistance into support, at least momentarily, and then there's a failed attempt to break through key resistance on the 30th or 31st, followed by a decline through key support. Looks like we have early in the month of April, the sneak preview card, early in the month of April, we have a decline from an overbought crest or peak there, so that's something to be mindful of. And when we do look at the 1 month, guys, or excuse me, when we look at the 1 year for March, there's a high probability of an important crest or peak. I'm not sure if I put in the 1 year, but there may be a highest high here, like January and March possibly. But there's a lot of correlations to the Ace of Cups energy, which are notable decline, and then we have a lowest low in April, early in April. So my sense is that hopefully people would have taken profits in February or protected their long position somehow against a decline there, because late February and then early March is all decline. Then we have a lowest low there, it looks like, at the on the cusp of March, April, or in April. And that's Dogecoin for March 2023. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Most importantly, my friends, make sure you follow that rule of karma. The whole reason for this channel is for those people out there that are going to go out there and make that money and then take 5% of that and pay it forward to somebody who needs it, doesn't see it coming. Keep the flow of the universe going, abundance to the universe, and then make sure you pay that 5% back to the channel. 5% of the profits back to the channel as a thank you, and show your gratitude and a vote of confidence for more to come. But whatever you do, make sure you spend that money out of love. The universe will send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. Stay tuned for the best paid trades that we see. I'll see you on the next one, my friends.